Ghost Rider is brought to you in part by Sega.
Ghost Rider is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghost Rider's big bank posse includes public television viewers like you, the Pew Charitable Trusts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, and the National Endowment for Children's Educational Television. They provide the cash flow, don't you know?
We don't know where he came from.
He just showed up one night.
What is that thing?
He's not an alien.
What is he?
We think he might be a ghost.
Be serious.
He wants to be friends with us. But he can't hear and he can't talk. He can read anything.
He takes letters and he writes with them.
We're the only ones who can see him.
You have to promise never to tell anybody about Ghost Rider.
Hey, cool.
We're the Ghost Rider team.
We check out clues and solve mysteries.
He's a ghost and he writes to us. Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider. What a trip.
Okay, team, let's rewind. Here's what's been happening on Ghost Rider. The facts. First, Lenny, Jamal, and Alex are getting ready to graduate from middle school. The prom is coming up, and Lenny's helping Tina plan a party, when suddenly...
Gooey Gus, the slime monster. Isn't he gross?
He sure is, but he does cool things, like squirt grape bubblegum from his mouth, and he can talk. And when he's really mad, look out.
Slime, anyone?
The slime monster comes with a special warning.
Warning, do not overheat.
Meanwhile, there's a cool slime monster contest going on. You have to write the scariest, creepiest story you can, but with no blood and no guns. Casey's story is called Attack of the Slime Monster. It's funny, like Casey, full of tricks and gotcha jokes.
Gotcha again.
Casey's worried that the story isn't scary enough.
I want my story to make people's hair stand on end.
So, Casey gets Lenny to help her create more atmosphere, describing the setting so it feels scary. Ghost Rider has some spooky ideas, too.
Set the story at night. Yeah. Nighttime's much scarier than daytime.
So they rewind. You know, go back and rewrite some parts to make the story scarier. Alex and Gabby want to help make the story scarier, too, by building suspense.
You know, when you're dying to know what's gonna happen next, even though you're scared to find out.
The story is getting scarier than they expected. The team is beginning to wonder if Gooey Gus is doing things on his own or if someone's playing tricks on them. Then, Gabby, Alex, and Casey smell something burning.
No!
What happens when you overheat a slime monster? Get a pencil in your casebook out and start piecing the puzzle, because the Ghost Rider team is on the case.
Alex, how could you do something like that? You can't take somebody else's property.
Is everybody blaming me?
Because you and Jamal are taking this gotcha stuff too. Yeah, you know you're not supposed to open the slime monster. His eyes opened. The slime monster had come alive. The slime monster alive? I love the way this story's going.
Yeah, but thanks for making me the bad guy, Gab.
You're welcome. I like the idea of making the slime monster come alive, but his eyes opened, it sounds so blah, not scary at all. Maybe we need more atmosphere. Yeah, we have to describe it so the reader can see it, feel it, and taste it. I've got the slime monster right here. Let's try to describe what his eyes really look like.
They've got red veins on them. Veiny?
Red? Bloodshot? I like bloodshot. And they stick out like ping pong balls.
Ping pong balls don't sound too scary.
You can say they bulge like a frog's eyes.
Or just call them bulging.
Yeah, his bulging, bloodshot eyes open.
Popped open. Great.
But how come everyone in the story is picking on Alex? It's not his fault the slime monster got burned. You've got this maniac doll jumping to a crock pot, and Alex has to take the rap?
But Alex did put him in the crock pot, didn't he?
Not the way I see it. I think the slime monster did it himself.
You mean the slime monster was alive before he got heated up? Only the slime monster knows for sure. But the important thing is he's alive now. And the hotter he gets, the stronger he gets.
So what happens next?
I don't know.
Alex, why don't you pick it up from here?
Me?
Yeah, I think each of us should take a turn. Then it'll be like a game. One person writes the characters into a dangerous situation, and the next person has to write them out of it.
That makes it harder to write.
Yeah, but it also makes it better.
How?
Well, if everything just happened without problems, the story would be pretty boring, right? I mean, who wants to read, then she woke up and had breakfast, then she went to school, and then she came home? A good story has to have obstacles in it, problems for the character to solve.
So if we each set up a problem for the next writer to solve, the story will be even more exciting?
Right.
Okay, I'll play. Besides, I gotta clear my name. In fact, I think Alex should be the hero of this story. Meanwhile, everyone continued to blame Alex. But he was, is, and always will be.
You had no right to overheat my slime monster.
Cool.
Yeah, Alex, didn't you read the warning on his stomach? It said, do not overheat.
Cool.
And you ruined the arroz con pollo, Alejandro. We can't serve that to customers now.
Cool. How you doing? I'd never be this cool in real life. But hey, I'm the writer now. See ya.
Alejandro, I want you to clean up this mess right now.
Cool.
And I want you to get Casey a new Juicy Joe.
Gooey Gus.
Hey, a Gussie Goo.
Cool.
And I'm going into the back to make another pot of rice.
Ah, it's no biggie. I'll have this mess cleaned up in no time. Gabby!
What now, Mr. Cool? The slime monster's gone.
Hey, you can't blame me for that. I've been here the whole time.
Then how'd he... You mean he's alive? Oh, no. That must be what happens when he overheats. But where did he go? We have to find him right away.
Why?
Because it's slime time.
What?
Huh? He's overheated and alive. He could be going around the city sliming people to death. We've got to find him before it's too late.
Look!
Right out the door. We've got to find him. Oh, yuck!
Hey, guys.
Gone. But he was here.
I'm beginning to see a pattern. First the crock pot, then the steam. Slime monster's looking for places that are hot.
Because heat makes him stronger.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to build up enough strength to take over the planet. But never fear, the brave Alejandro's here. I laugh in the face of danger. Ha ha ha.
The brave Alejandro? Oh, please.
This is my part of the story. I can tell it however I want.
More slime! There it is. The slime monster's gotta be around here somewhere. But where?
Just a few shots, guys.
Boys. We're getting warm. I can feel it. Looks like this stuff's made of bubble gum. I wouldn't touch it if I were you.
What happened? Where's Gabby?
Alex! Help me!
Gabby!
Help me, Alex!
Gabby!
Alex, help!
I'm burning mad. I'm stewing mad.
Here we Gus, drag Gabby away. She screamed in helpless terror.
Helpless? I'm not helpless, and I wouldn't let the slime monster drag me away. I would have fought
Hey.
back or...
You had your chance. The brave Alejandro ran swiftly like a panther, pursuing his helpless baby sister and her slimy kidnapper. Sure, Gabby was a pain. Sure, she was always listening in on his phone calls and borrowing his flannel shirts without asking. Come to think of it, maybe he wouldn't save her.
Alex!
Just kidding.
Alex! Help! Help me! Somebody!
Hold on, Gabby. I'll save you. Gabby was covered with purple bubblegum. It was creeping higher and higher, inch by inch. Soon it would reach her mouth, silencing her forever. Hey, I sort of like that idea.
Alex!
Okay. Just then...
Line, anyone?
Wait, Alex.
Who is it? Tina?
Look who I ran into on my way here.
Hey, guys. How'd the prom committee meeting go?
Major disaster. You know that band we hired?
Yeah, they're supposed to play a couple numbers while the DJ's on break, right?
Right, except for they just quit on us.
Oh, no, the prom's tomorrow night. Who are you gonna get to replace them?
Lenny. Lenny. How long have we been friends?
You don't mean me.
Oh, Lenny. The committee will even pay you.
Jamal, I'd love to help out, but I don't think the crowd would go for it. You need more than a singer and a synthesizer to get them up and dancing.
Hey, I know. My brother Twan plays a guitar in a band.
The Leaping Dogs.
Twan could do it with Lenny. With a synthesizer, guitar, and a drum machine, you two could rock the house.
It's a great idea, Tina.
Well, I have been working on a new song about graduating and missing friends and stuff.
Perfect. You can do it with Twan. I'll call him.
Wait a minute, guys. The Leaping Dogs have a totally different style from mine. I don't see how we can play together.
Lenny, musicians with different sounds mix their styles. Don't they call that fusion?
I think it would be more like explosion if Twan and I got together. Tina, you're always telling me how bossy he is.
Well, you are too sometimes. It's a perfect match. I'll set the whole thing up. Twan, it's Tina. I'm at Lenny's. So listen, Hurston needs a musical act to perform tomorrow night at the prom. And I had a great idea that you and Lenny could perform together. Yeah, tomorrow. No, I'm not crazy. Did I mention you get paid?
Jamal, you've got to see the story we're writing. Everybody's adding a piece, and it's getting really scary.
I've got strict orders from Grandma to bring you straight home. You've got a dentist appointment, remember?
Twan said he can come over in half an hour. Meanwhile, we need to figure out the music for my party on Sunday.
Sorry, guys. I guess that's it for now.
Oh, just getting to the good part.
I wanted to see if the bubblegum was gonna eat me alive.
We'll never get the story done by the deadline if we stop now.
Hey, why don't we bring the story over to my house? We can write it up on my computer.
Cool. Can I call Hector and see if he wants to come?
Sure.
It's a great story, you guys.
So, how's Alex gonna save Gabby?
I got it.
A bridge? That's too easy.
Yeah. What about obstacles?
What about obstacles?
A story's more exciting if the character has to solve a problem.
And there's no problem if Alex just walks across the bridge to the other side of the lake. We have to make it harder for him to get across.
Okay, let me think for a minute. Oh, I got it. And the brave Alejandro came up with a plan. He would swim to her rescue.
Wait a minute, Alex. That's the lake in Prospect Park, right?
Yeah, so?
It's polluted and full of germs. Get out from there. Rewind, quick.
Un minuto. This is a story. I can make up anything I want.
Yeah, Hector. I've been kidnapped. Don't you think Alex would try to swim after me?
There's no way Alex would catch up with a boat by swimming.
Okay, then, Hector. What do you think the Alex in the story should do to save Gabby?
Well, I don't really know how to type, but...
Like, that's more realistic. How am I gonna fly all the way across the water and land in a boat? And where's a jungle vine gonna come up in the middle of Prospect Park?
I tried.
Meanwhile, the bubblegum is creeping up to my armpits. How are we gonna save me? There's gotta be some way.
What if Alex made a raft and used it to cross the lake?
Yeah, like Tom Sawyer.
Alex, it takes days to build a raft. By the time you got to me, I'd be a giant great bubblegum fossil.
What if Alex gets a really big pump and empties out all the water from the lake so he can run across?
Where are you gonna put all the water? And what's gonna happen to the fish?
Yeah, we can't write a story that's cruel to fish.
Oh, come on, it's just a story. And besides, the lake is polluted.
Yeah, where are you gonna get the pump from anyway?
Just
Why
write it
can't you make
down.
up an idea
You can
that
change it
makes
later.
sense?
You can't create a story that doesn't even affect on the environment.
Hey, guys. Ghost Rider is an idea.
Whoa, radical idea.
I'm serious.
You're right. That sounds perfect for my party. Uh-oh. That must be Tuan. What's wrong? I guess I'm a little nervous. Why? He's just my brother. What if I do decide to work with him? How are we gonna pull an act together overnight? And he's in high school. What if we don't get along? You will. Tuan's not so bad once you get to know him. Okay. Who is it?
Juan. Nice hallway. It was beginning to feel like home.
Sorry.
So, this is where you make your music, huh? Not bad. Mom wants you to pick up the groceries on your way home.
Well, hello to you, too.
Well,
Well, what?
I don't have much time, so if we're gonna start the audition, let's get to it.
Fine.
So?
So start singing.
Me?
Yeah, you don't think I'm gonna play with you without hearing you first.
I thought you were coming over to audition for me.
Why would I audition for you? I'm a professional musician with a professional band.
I am just as professional as you are. I even had a video on MTV.
That was just one song. It takes years to establish yourself in the music biz.
Look, Tina, I know he's your brother, but I just don't think this is gonna work.
Fine.
Wait! Wait, you guys! At least give it a chance. I know, forget about the auditions. Why don't you two just play a song together?
You know anything by Pearl Jam?
Nope.
Guns N' Roses? Aerosmith?
I write my own songs. I don't copy anybody. Let's see if you can play on this.
What could Ghost Rider do?
He couldn't unstick the goo. It would have to be something with words.
He can write really nasty things to the slime monster. He can make him so mad that he explodes.
How's the slime monster supposed to see Ghost Rider? We're the only ones who can.
Yeah, but we're writing a story. We can write so the slime monster can see Ghost Rider.
Hold up. We all promised not to tell anyone about Ghost Rider. We can't just give away the secret.
It wouldn't be giving away the secret of Ghost Rider. People would think we made him up just like we did the rest of the story.
I guess I could buy that.
Okay. Let's come up with some ideas so we can write him in.
I got it! How about if Ghost Rider makes a bridge out of letters so Alex can walk across the lake?
I don't think that's too believable. I mean, we can see them, but they're not real. They couldn't hold me up.
Yeah, you're right.
So how does he help us in real life? We could do the same thing in our story.
Ghost Rider can fly all over the place and read things for us.
So why can't Ghost Rider do that in our story? He can fly around and read something.
Like what?
How about if Ghost Rider found the boat for Alex to take across the lake? Ghost Rider can find the boat by reading the writing on it.
Yeah, and boats always have names, like Titanic or USS Enterprise.
That's a spaceship, Hector.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. The name might be painted on the boat.
That would work.
Let's do it.
Hold it. We can't just write Ghost Rider came to his rescue. That assumes everyone knows who Ghost Rider is.
That's right. We're gonna have to describe Ghost Rider to people who can't see him.
Oh, man. How do we describe Ghost Rider with words?
He's our friend, and he's a ghost.
And we talk to him by writing. And he writes to us.
Okay, we can put that in, but first we have to describe what he looks like.
Well, he flies around and he glows like a big firefly.
Or a comet from outer space.
He looks like a ball of light, and when he finds words, he makes them glow.
Yeah, that's good.
How's this? Alex was beginning to lose hope, when all of a sudden, a bright ball of light streaked through the air like a comet. Alex smiled.
Ghost Rider!
Yeah, thanks, Ghost Rider.
Alex's feet were a blur as he pedaled.
The story's going good now.
But Alex still hasn't saved Gabby.
And maybe I won't.
Thanks a lot.
No, I mean, I think it's time to set up a challenge for the next writer.
Down for a change. Things just can't stay the same. Lots more than a game. Yo, it's time for a change.
really good together.
Well, hip-hop's not exactly my thing, but your bass lines are fat. Lyrics are pretty slick.
And you play a pretty funky rhythm for power rock.
See, you guys are already fusing. You should definitely play together at the prom. Didn't you say you wanted a place to perform your new song?
The song's not even finished yet. I had this really great line, but my computer crashed and I forgot to save it.
Well, that's the downside of writing on a computer. What software are you using?
Songmaker Pro 5.1.
Love to see that in action. My friend Peter has Songmaker Pro 3.0, but he's running on an SE and it's so slow.
My computer's not much faster, but version 5.1 helps me to try out different shuffles on my drum tracks.
Was that supposed to be English? I knew you'd get along. So does this mean you're gonna play together at the prom? Hurston's depending on you.
Well, my dad always says you have to be open to new styles if you want to grow as an artist.
When Alex finally landed on the other side of the lake, Gabby was nowhere in sight. Then, Ghost Rider blazed by, leaving a trail of tiny, sparkling light. Alex followed Ghost Rider, hoping he would lead him to Gabby. Gabby, can you hear me? Gabby! Oh no, what has he done?
Slime, anyone?
Chew, Gabby, chew! Keep on chewing!
Ghost Rider is brought to you in part by Sega.
Ghost Rider is brought to you in part by Nike, the company that believes every kid has the right to play.
Ghost Rider's Big Bank Posse includes public television viewers like you, the Pew Charitable Trusts, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Arthur Vining Davis Foundation, and the National Endowment for Children's Educational Television. They provided cash flow, don't you know?
It's gonna be all